two pretty good seasons with South Carolina, and especially last season. I ended up winning Heisman back-to-back, and we got that national championship. And that boy Jalen with an eye got his Biletnikoff that he deserved. And with this year being our last season playing college football, I was working real hard off-season training. Maybe I was training too hard, as I really didn't allow my body too much time to heal and recover. Well, let's just say what happened while I was training so vigorously in the offseason just wasn't good, as I ended up spraining both my left knee and my left ankle. And while at the time it wasn't that bad, like I said, I really didn't give my body time to recover and rest and just repair itself. And so now I'm heading to my third season trying to fight through these injuries. Now, here's the thing. I really haven't been telling my coaches or my teammates the real truth about my injuries. They had asked me why I'm wearing a brace on my ankle and my knee, but I just let them know it's nothing major. It's just for preventative, you know what I'm saying? Just so it doesn't get no worse. But in reality, my ankle and my knee, they feel terrible. It's just the fact that when I go into games, I gotta take painkillers, because if I don't, there's no way I'll be able to play in these games. And when these injuries happened, I decided not to use the college's, medical staff, because then they might tell coach and then I probably won't be able to play. But I just felt like, injury or not, I want to be out here with my guys in my last year in college. There's no way I sit out for the amount of games I'm going to have to, and then my NFL draft stock just depletes. Like, I'm not doing that. And there was no way I was going to miss out on this roster that we got. My boy Samson, he got so much better during the offseason. Jalen with an eye, still the best receiver in college. And other than that, the rest of our team is basically the same, but we just got a little bit better from last season. There was no way I was going to be sitting out when I know we got another chance at another title. And so here I am, putting my body at risk. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this, but at the same time, I feel like even though it's not smart, I need to be out here with my guys so we can win. So I'm playing, and I ain't gonna lie, the doctor I'm going to let me know that there's a huge risk in me playing with these injuries and not allowing them to rest or recover. He let me know that there's a chance, not a huge chance, kind of on the shorter side, 20% chance that if something horrible ends up happening in the game or even in practice, I can end up missing the rest of the season. And ain't no painkillers gonna help that. Yeah, I know it's definitely not smart to be taking that chance, but you know the situation I'm in. The backup quarterback, I don't really trust in him to keep us winning games so that when I'm able to come back, we're still up. So these painkillers are going to have to do for now. Now, so far in this game against East Carolina, I ain't going to lie, the offense isn't looking the best. It's 10-7, so that means the defense is definitely locking in. But us as an offense, we got to find our way into the end zone. And we gonna find that way. I don't care if I gotta put my body on the line. I'm gonna do what I need to do to put our team in the best position to win. First and goal, running the play action. I really end up not really finding anybody to throw the ball to for the touchdown, so I decided to go ahead and scramble, making one guy miss trying to tackle my feet, and I get into the end zone for the tug. They responded with a touchdown too, though, in the 2nd and 14. And I'm trying to get that touchdown right back, but I might be dumb trying to do what I'm doing. I'm just throwing the ball down the field, just hoping my receiver will be able to make a play on it, and almost picked off. And now after a pretty good defensive job them boys done put on, it's 3rd and 14, we're running verticals, and I really can't find no one to throw the ball to. I'm trying to scramble, trying to pick up the first down myself, but they all came down, got that tackle on me, and I fumbled the ball out of bounds. And so now we find ourselves down against an unranked team right now with about 5 minutes left in this game. There's no way that we lose this thing. Getting this to my running back, it dot to the sideline. And I'm getting us a 3rd down again. It's 3rd and 5, but this time I'm not allowing them to stop us and force us to kick a field goal. This time I'm hitting my boy to the outside towards the sideline for the first down. 3rd down once again. 3rd and 7, Jalen with an eye coming across the field on a slant, and I'm hitting him for the tug. It's just crazy that this game is a game. It shouldn't be this interesting. We should be up by a lot, but the way that their defense is looking, taking sacks. And that wasn't it. It's not really looking good for me at all right now, because on 2nd and 19, I ended up taking another sack, walked back a couple yards, and now it's 3rd and 31. With it being 3rd and 31, I'm not trying to just give up and give them the ball. I'm throwing this up, just hoping that my receiver can make a play on that ball. Got that ball right in Jalen with Eye's hands, and he just dropped it. That's crazy. But amazing defense played by the defense. It's still a 4-point game, and on 1st and 10, that boy Samson is wide open. Just left wide open down the field. He's taking that to the crib. A game-winning touchdown by my boy Samson. What a guy. That boy Samson was going crazy all game. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. This game right here got me real nervous. It's not because of the team, it's because of the condition I'm in. Ranked number 2 in the nation, Georgia. And I mean, we beat them last year. So like, we know how to win. It's just the fact body felt after playing last game when the painkillers wore off. And I mean, I'm just happy that I got a solo dorm so no one could figure out what I was going through last night. I mean, the pain I felt in my knee and ankle, terrible. And the only thing that kept on going through my mind was the fact that doctor had said that there was a chance that I probably won't be able to play for the rest of the season if something bad happened. Nothing terrible happened in the game. It's just the fact that after them painkillers went away, feeling was so bad, I was laying in bed all day. I ain't gonna lie. That was not gonna stop me from coming into this game against Georgia. And at this point, all I could do is pray that I do not step on that left leg like bad, because anything can happen to my ankle or my knee. But as of now, that is one of my least worries. My main worry right now is beating Georgia. And I'm tying the game up here throwing this dot to my boy Nick for the touchdown. Defense ended up getting a stop, the perfect stop. This gives us a chance to go ahead and take the lead. And on 1st and 10, after running the play action, scrambling out to the right side, hitting Jalen with an eye for the first down. If they're not going to guard Jalen with an eye in this game, I guess I'm just going to have to give it to him almost every single play on 1st and 10. He gets open once again across the middle of the field. An amazing route, picking up another first down. I ain't going to lie, I'm just very lucky that's not my right ankle and knee that got hurt, because I wouldn't be able to make throws like this. Dot to the back of the end zone for the tud, taking the lead. Now they did end up responding back, and on 1st and 10, on running the play action, trying to force this ball into my boy Jalen with an eye once again, almost threw a pick. But if you think almost throwing a pick while trying to get it to my boy was gonna stop me from getting it to my boy, you tripping, because I'm getting it back to him again on 2nd and 10, picking up another first down. 1st and 10, I'm surveying the field a little bit, but I can't find nothing I like. I decided to go ahead and do it myself, pick up this first down, and then slide before I get killed. As we got closer to the goal line, their defense just got a lot better. Couldn't really find a way into the end zone, and I gotta throw this ball out. We might have to settle for 3. Or not. Coach was not settling for 3. We made it all the way here, and he wants us to score a touchdown with no points. 4th and 1, and I'm hitting Samson on that slant, an amazing route. Finally, this time after we scored, they did not. This gives us a chance to make this a 2-score lead. I'm getting this to Samson, picking up the first down. Then on 1st and 10, we're running a screenplay, but I realized they were all over there. I decided to go ahead and scramble with it myself and pick up the first down, and more, getting amazing blocking. Getting into the red zone, running another play action, scrambling out to the left side. I'm trying to get this thing to Jalen with an eye, but I ain't gonna lie, trying to roll out to the left and throw the ball like that felt terrible. Because even though it doesn't hurt that much right now, I might have re-aggravated my ankle. And not only that, me knowing that I got these injuries is really limited my ability to make throws that I want to make, running that way, especially. But all that does not matter right now against Georgia. I put myself in this position, so I'm going to have to make sure that we win. 3rd and goal, trucking that DB to get into the end zone. It is still the first half, and it's 28-21. Not too much defense being played, especially not on this play. I don't know what DB they got over there guarding Jalen with an eye, but he cannot keep up. Touchdown. We ended up getting the ball first to start the half, and we made it all the way down the field. Once again, 3rd and 5, hitting Jalen with an eye on the slant. He picked up the first down. And there, he's breaking his own record, the most receiving yards in a single game, or at least for a South Carolina receiver. 2nd and goal, we're close enough to go ahead and just run this ball in. We do just that, very as well getting into the end zone. At this point in the 3rd quarter, it's a 20-point game. And as long as we can keep on gaining yards, picking up first downs with running the ball, we should be able to win this game pretty easily. And after they stopped our run a couple times, it's time to pass the ball. But me, I'm not thinking about doing that at all. There's a blitzer coming after me, but he wasn't fast enough to catch me. On 3rd and 6, I'm picking up another touchdown, and safe to say it's over. Now, I had an amazing game on the ground and in the air. The way I feel right now was not amazing. Well, I'm just glad that I only aggravated my ankle. Imagine if that chance of my ankle getting destroyed ended up happening right there. To this day, my teammates, my coaches still don't understand how bad my ankle and knee really are. That they really never find out. Which is why, even when I minorly tweaked my ankle, I decided to not use the school's medical staff, because then they'll probably end up figuring it out. And again, at the end of figuring that out, I would not be able to be out here with my guys trying to win. Though currently we're down 7-0 right now in the first quarter against JMU. On 2nd and 10, I'm using my speed to pick up this first down and more. And then on 1st and 10, just waiting patiently for Jalen with an eye to get open on this deep out route. And he did. I hit him, he scored the touch, tying the game up. Defense ended up getting the stop. It's now 2nd and 7, running a fake play action type of play, and I'm running out to the right side. All the rounds went to the left side, so that gives me enough space to pick up this first down. They ended up playing some pretty good defense. Got me to 3rd and 19 after picking up a couple sacks. I thought I was going to be able to get this ball in, but double covered and it was almost picked off. And now we're losing. About 2 minutes and a half left in this first half, and on 1st and 10, I'm scrumming out to the left side, and I'm hitting a guy who really hasn't got too many touches this year, Patrick West. Someone on this offense I'm really proud of is my boy Sampson. He done got so much better and so much faster. I'm able to just throw this ball down the field, and he's catching that, scoring the tud, burning them boys. And after that, our defense ended up getting a stop. But they defense is still playing pretty good. On 2nd and 18. They pick up a big sack again, 3rd and 28. What am I doing? I feel like it's 3rd and 28 and I'm in doubt. And I feel like when you in doubt, you just throw it up to your best wide receiver. And I did just that. Throwing it up to Jalen with an eye, who burnt that DB over the top. He's into the end zone. Defense got another stop, and we made our way back down the field. 2nd and 10, and my guy Sampson left wide open on this slant, breaking a tackle, picking up this big first down. 2nd and goal, running QB wrap, and I'm getting into the end zone untouched. Defense end up getting another stop, and JMU looking like they might end up getting a stop of their own too. But they keep on disrespecting Sampson, leaving him open again, once again on the slant, picking up another first. And on 1st and 10, handing this ball off to Braswell. Amazing blocking, and he almost gets into the end zone. And then on 1st and goal, running QB draw, after throwing somebody to the side, I'm getting to that end zone. Now so far, I'm having a pretty good season, but it might end up ending sooner than I expected. This is just because of the fact that my coach and medical staff ended up finding out about my injury. Coach saw the way I was walking and how much pain I was in after last game. He basically forced me to go to the medical staff and get it looked at. This clearly wasn't nothing minor like I said it was. The results came in from the medical staff looking like I wasn't going to be able to play. But I ain't going to lie, I begged Coach, let me play this one game. And depending on how I feel after this, then we can see how the rest of my season is going to look. Coach allowed me to play. Playing against UCF, we're #1 ranked in the nation, so the offense is looking amazing, and I don't want this to stop. On 2nd and 5, we got a little bit of motion action. Running the play action, I'm hitting my tight end towards the sideline off that corner route. And on 1st and goal, running a read option. They end up biting on the running back, so I had an easy lane to score that touchdown. UCF responded with a touchdown of their own. On 1st and 10, I'm scrolling out to the left side, picking up the first down, and running out of bounds before I get hit. Now on 1st and goal, handing this ball off, a little HB sweep type of play, he's getting into the end zone. UCF obviously wants to win this game, but I'm not trying to have them staying in this game for that long. 5 minutes left in the first half, and I'm breaking a tackle and using my speed to take off. And I'm getting amazing blocking from my teammates too. On 2nd and 1, my tight end and my outside receivers is running basically straight up. That tight end was wide open down the middle in the seams for the touchdown. This time, they did not score. 2 minutes left in this first half, and on 2nd and 10, I got Sampson coming across the middle, wide open, picking up the first down. And on 1st and 10, I'm just launching this thing down the field. Launching it to Jalen with an eye, and y'all already know he got that speed to catch up to it, scoring the touchdown. I ain't gonna lie, throwing that ball, landing on my left leg, I could tell something was off, and Coach could tell too. So I ended up sitting out for the rest of the second half. We still won, which is good. But what wasn't good was when we went back to the medical staff, they let me know that I won't be able to play for the rest of the season. They ended up putting a boot on my left foot, and I got to use crutches to get around. And so at this point, all this means is I can cheer on for my team and hope that the backup quarterback will come in and continue our dominance. But I mean, with the way that Jalen with an eye and Sampson is playing, the backup quarterback should be good, hopefully. But as for me, this is the end of my college career. I feel like I put up amazing stats, given the amount of games I played, and broke a couple records. And to be honest, I don't know if I'm playing in the 4th season. I might end up just going into the NFL draft. At this point, I'm gonna have to cheer on my team and hope for the best for my boy Jalen with an I. And in my team's first game without me as a starting quarterback, they ended up beating Kentucky 60-54. And Jalen with an I and Sampson had amazing games as well. But surprisingly, after beating Kentucky, they end up losing the first game of the season the next game against Tennessee. While Jalen with an I balled out, just wasn't enough. And that's kind of how it ended up going for the rest of the season. We ended up going 7-5. Not good at all. So bad, we ended up missing the conference championship. And the bowl game we ended up having to resort to was the Birmingham Bowl. And Jalen with an I, he wasn't going for it. He didn't end up playing in it. He wasn't going to risk an injury. He just decided to go ahead, get ready for the NFL draft. Even though the team didn't do that well, he balled out. Won his second Biletnikoff back-to-back. And he ended up having over 1,500 yards and 18 touchdowns, which led the nation. Man, the careers we had on this team, even though I didn't get to finish out my last season, we still broke a good amount of records together. And the main goal that we had was to get South Carolina their first national championship. And we did just that.